Dinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. Hello there. Hey guys, what's going on? Let's just jump right back into it. What's the dealio? Oh no, I left it at a timestamp for the thumbnail. Nobody would ever do that. Let's go. Oh, he's on the water. He's on the water. Oh, you see that? See the water. You can see the water there. Now, what may this be in a reference to? Because we're going to talk about all the little Easter eggs and the who's and what's it's that are in this trailer. So we're going to pop over to this window over here because I'm going to share it again and we should see. Oh, look at this! The water level. I believe that's particularly from Sonic 1. I did not like that one as much as the others. But as you can see, he's going so fast. He's going over the water itself. Now, that's just the first of many little things that I happen to notice. I see you there, Jelly Duck. Well, welcome, Jelly Duck, as well as the Mad Metal Man, the Triple M himself, who also has an amazing voice. All right, as we pop back over to the official trailer here. Let us continue. 1 second in. Oh, it is a similar sound to the second one. I listened to some stuff. Now it's kind of the Metropolis zone here. And again, I didn't play some of the later games on, I think, like the Dreamcast and everything like this, but I believe this kind of reference, it looks kind of like New York City, a la, or maybe Gotham, Batman, Spider-Man. I get the Spider-Man. Chili Dog. Chili Dog.
Sonic, I love that you want to help make a
See,
difference.
he's continuing on. I mean, that looks like Spider-Man right there. And of course, he's a youngin, because Sonic's only, what is Sonic? I think he's like 17 or something like that, depending on the canon. But then again, he's in ethereal hedgehog years. So I believe the conversion's a little bit different.
If you're being reckless.
We hit the poor lady. And of course, the shout out to dropping. Do not engage in dropping explosive devices in plumbing. It does not go well. That's correct, Madam Lane. You gotta go fast. All right.
Pretending to be Batman, Blue Justice, trademark pending. You're still just a kid.
Nice little fatherly moment here.
Trust me.
Okay. Oh, stuff coming from space. What may that be in a reference to? It's gonna get really fun in just a
Come
moment.
a moment when your powers will be needed.
Oh, look at that green whirly energy. What could be causing such a disturbance? Oh, and just a connection as well. They announced this right around the time they announced the new Sonic game, which we will cover that later. It does look pretty sweet. But this is the thing. Paramount is setting the bar high because not only are you coming out with a movie, but you're actually coming out with a game, which makes perfect sense because getting into the movie would want me to get into the game. We're getting into the game would want me to get into the movie. It's almost a hyperbolic situation, some may say. Then again, if it sucks, it's going to diminish both, either or exponentially. So hopefully it's good. I'm hoping.
Choose that moment. That moment chooses you.
I just got goosebumps.
Ooh.
Wait a second. Did you steal that from Oprah?
Pop culture reference. I am a fan of Jim Carrey. When they first announced this, the Sonic, and they're gonna have Jim Carrey play Dr. Ivo Robotnik, I was very skeptical. Because wait, Eggman, he doesn't look Jim Carrey. He's a thinner gentleman and everything. But his portrayal of it, and again, this is not necessarily classical Sonic. It's like, what happens if Sonic was a youngin and all of a sudden he got dropped in here? And I think they paid respect to the franchise, and I can totally appreciate that. And his portrayal, he just brought out so much of the old Jim Carrey. And again, I am totally biased. I love the old. Oh, don't worry, Jelly Duck. We're getting there. All right, I shall continue. Danny DeVito, that was actually be another thing as well. But Jim Carrey's portrayal, I'll give the man credit. And let's face it, he's played a good guy or kind of crazy, kind of like an early-ish Deadpool. He was kind of like a chaotic good character. Now he's basically evil, lawful evil. No, probably just evil, chaotic, maybe.
Papa's got a brand new.
Oh my God! Oh, it's so freaking amazing! Look at that! Look at that stash! Oh, I realized between that and basically just the shaved head, it's like you're trying to be Dr. Ivo Robotnik. I'm starting to forget that he was such a robust gentleman. It's not healthy to gain that much weight. I wouldn't want him to have to do that. All right. Continue on, sir.
Dash.
Since I've been gone, I've discovered the
So
source
good.
of ultimate power.
Oh. Now, here's the question. Because in this, as we know, there is Tails. There is Knuckles. Now, we see a Chaos Emerald. Is that the Master Emerald? My initial thoughts was the Master Emerald, the source of ultimate power. Now, again, in that format, perhaps that is the Master Emerald. However, we went back to, I believe it was Sonic 3, or excuse me, Sonic and Knuckles, because in Sonic 3 you could collect them, and you can become Super Sonic. But if you took Sonic and Knuckles and then you plugged Sonic 3 into it, you could do a second playthrough, and basically then you could actually get the pumped up Chaos Emeralds, because after they got around the Master Emerald. So we'll pop back over here, and okay, we share that. Boom. Our next picture. Oh, no, it's the ice. Okay, see, Chaos Emeralds. We got the Master Emerald. It's the big guy right here. So we got that big guy there, and again, as you can see, 3 emeralds have been collected. Those ones are still gray because they have yet to be collected. My hypothesis is part of this will cover Sonic collecting the emeralds, and then you're going to have the Master Emerald at the end. I think we're going to kind of go a la Sonic 3 because that's where Knuckles actually was introduced. So basically, you had Sonic and kind of Sonic 2 in the first one because Tails basically comes out at the end. I apologize, spoilers, but that's what we have there. And I know, man. I know the stash is so freaking amazing. It totally makes it for me. It's one of those things. It's so blatantly over the top, but it's a movie about an anthropomorphic hedgehog. I'm just saying, maybe we got them a little bit of slack. All right, continue, sir.
That sounds big. It's been on my vision board for years.
It sounds big. It sounds big. Now, at first, he's talking about the source of ultimate power. Remember, this is a trailer. They often splice things up, so your mind is a Chaos Emerald, maybe the Master Emerald, the source of ultimate power. But then he's like, it sounds big. Now, what was he referencing here? He says it's been on his dream board for years.
It's been on my vision.
Or his vision board. Now, look at this. It looks like they're in a lab. What might the good doctor be referring to? It is my hypothesis, along with basically the end of the trailer itself, that the reference point he's talking about is, oh no, that's later. Oh, what's that? It looks like the Death Egg. The Death Egg from Sonic 3. Basically, kind of before the Doomsday Zone, if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, you basically have that. And look at that stash. I'm just saying, we basically see it a moment in the trailer. As I go back to that screen, because there is a scrambling time for me particularly, because I am not a professional, or at least I play one. Okay. The end, Tails comes.
Not too late.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
That's a very large thing. There seems to be some chaos going around, and that looks to be kind of the similar time or the location where Sonic 1 took place. Just kind of like a nice suburban town. Everyone's chilling. And also this giant energy tornado, looks kind of like a volcano, comes and starts swirling around.
James Tails.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Step one, light taunting. Step
taunting.
2, I have no...
Okay, so you get Sonic on the plane. Sonic on a plane. What would we do with a Sonic on a plane? Oh, I don't know. It's not like we're totally referencing a whole bunch of stuff from the other games, like Sonic on a plane, leaning over and everything. And that's basically Sonic 3, which, if we remember from our Sonic lore, we go right back over here, and, oh, what's this? We got the Angel Island Zone, Zone 1-1. Supersonic! Actually, it's glowing. I think that might be Hyper. I'm 70 out there. Oh, by the way, Tails can fly. I'm just saying, I'm just saying we have those reference points. We remember as we get deeper into the trailer. Oh, I see you. I see you there, Yvette. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. All right, we're gonna continue onward in our little quest and analysis of the trailer, and I'm making some bold predictions here. Some may have clicked on the thumbnail because of it, and I do not have any information. I just know that if I was going to do this, and from what I've seen so far, I would totally do what I think is going to happen. So, continue. Oh, look at that! There's something very large that's firing a whole bunch of rockets. Now, if we look at that right there in the reference frame, again, perhaps that was in that chaos-style energy tornado there. A vortex, some may say. Now, if we look at this, it looks fairly flat, but we can see there's a curve. Now, if we were to actually measure this and take the tangent and try to calculate at a right angle, that thing looks pretty freaking big. I'm just saying. Firing a whole bunch of rockets. They're dodging the rockets and everything. And eventually,
that wasn't too bad.
he misses one. He gets smacked. And again, one of the reasons why I put in the little thumbnail, go supersonic, is just for the sheer fact that the point that I at least remember where that particularly happened here, we pop back to our window here that we share. And that was right about, I believe, that thing there. As we can see, that's the Doomsday Zone. That's when you've gathered all the Chaos Emeralds, and then you're flying as supersonic. You need to keep collecting the rings, and Dr. Eggman is launching all the rockets at you. And then, it doesn't hurt you, but it slows you down, so you might not get as many rings. So then you might end up falling out of the atmosphere, and that's not good for a non-super or hyper hedgehog. Yes, we have no idea if we'll go. They'll probably keep it simpler rather than having to confuse people, because there's still discussion along the community. Oh yeah, Idris Elba's totally playing Knuckles. You know, I'm totally all right with it. I'm sitting here, I'm like, are we getting trolled? I'm like, I don't know. I apologize for my racism, but like, is he literally? He's memeing himself into Knuckles. He's embracing. It's freaking Idris Elba. He's the gatekeeper. I'm totally all right with it. I totally support this decision. There are some things where it's like the internet could just meme things into reality. We got the original Floofy Sonic to get you play any of the games. You see the cutscenes. It's like, doesn't need to have all the floofiness. Yes, I am floofy. I am not currently an Eigen Hedgehog state. I'm a Scaly, of course. Now, as we continue with our trailer for the new Sonic 2 movie. All right. This April. Oh, he's singing around. It's like the death egg. All right. Yep. Arbitrary things there. See the. Oh, he's surfing around on the ice. He's surfing around. I love that level, because right around that level, I'm not gonna lie, I totally use the cheat codes where you only need one ring. I didn't want to have to play through all of them again and again and again. But once you gather all 7 Chaos Emeralds, that's right around the time you can become supersonic. And going supersonic, oh, it's so much fun. Where was it? There we go. Oh, look, the ice level. That again is Sonic 3 as well, as we continue there. I think it's a lot of fun. And again, before I went out with Thomas and we saw Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, that was the last movie I actually saw in the theaters. I watched Godzilla vs. Kong on HBO Max because I was totally lazy, and I just sit there and I didn't have to worry about getting up and using the little Scaly's room as well, because it was a fairly long movie. Continue, sir.
Return to sender.
Ooh.
Face it, you're never going to get my power.
Ooh, he's a bold hedgehog. Oh, but he gets stopped, kind of like the beginning of Angel Island, except he's not super.
I look like I need your power?
Idris Elba, boom! Wow.
Where are my manners?
It's literally you're turning Ace Ventura into Dr. Robotnik. I sit there, I'm like, it is always more fun to play the villain. And if you're going to play a villain, it's like, well, maybe you actually play one that's, I don't know, kind of cartoonish. Maybe the story about an anthropomorphic hedgehog. But all I know is, hey, you got to have some fun. You got to have some fun. God knows, or you need it right now.
Sonic, meet Knuckles.
Oh, he's got the tails. He's got the tails. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. All right, yep. Sonic Frontiers was announced. Thank you very much there. Now, it is my fan theory. It is actually a hypothesis, if you would, that within this movie, I'm pretty sure what we're going to say, and again, it depends on the length of the movie. If the movie is more than 2 hours, I predict by the end of the movie, Sonic and Knuckles will team up against Dr. Ivo Robotnik and Mecha Sonic. I totally said it. Yes, I totally went there. Why? Because Metal Sonic is freaking amazing. I mean, just freaking look at it. Look at it. And that's from Sonic and Knuckles right there. It's like, all right, you got Angel Island, fine. You got the Master Emerald right there. You got to beat the heck out of Mecha Sonic there. Or maybe is that Pseudo Sonic? I forget because they go have the different iteration. But Metal Sonic is basically the overpowered one where he basically runs away, he just grabs the Master Emerald and pieces out. Now, if they're going to include the Master Emerald, which basically the scene where they had the basically everything was surrounded by water and the energy going up. That is my theory of where they're going to put the Master Emerald. Why? Just because it looks like the end of the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skulls movie. It just makes sense. But yes, it is my hypothesis. We shall see Metal Sonic in this movie. Again, I have no evidence except basing it on the plotline of Godzilla versus Kong, which it was just the obvious thing. You got Godzilla versus Kong. Somebody's going to end up winning like the match and everything. But then when it comes right down to it, it's like, hey, here's this thing that can wreck everything. We should totally team up. Why? Because we present the world as professional wrestling. It's kayfabe, bro. I totally need to read Dr. Eric Weinstein's essay, but I see you there. A Monterey as well, but that's all I got for analyzing the Sonic 2 trailer and my potential theories. I got a little some of the doobly-doos down below, and feel free to check out anything else you would like. If there are any particular topics or theories you would like to go into, let me know, because I'm only one dude on the internet. I can only notice so much. That's why we need each other, because each one of us notices a lot of different stuff and things. But with that, hey, peace out, everybody. Be safe, and no matter what happens.
I put the fires out.
You made them worse.
Worse or better?
I apologize. Peace out, everybody.
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like him.